The value of the legal aid programs in the Miami Valley are there is no other way that these people can receive civil justice. In these times, in the economic times we have now, the number of people that need the services of legal aid and of the Volunteer Lawyers Project has risen significantly. And the only way these people are going to get what they need is through legal aid and VLP.
I can't imagine what would have happened to us if legal aid wasn't there for us. Trying to figure out where we were all going to go. And it was just, it's painful. It's painful to try to figure out the result of a situation that you don't want to happen.
Programs such as Legal Aid and the Volunteer Lawyers Project are indispensable to the people in this community because with regard to those who are economically disadvantaged, by providing those services, they provide access to our wonderful system of justice and help preserve the rule of law in this community. And after all, it's the rule of law on which this country was founded and which it depends for its survival.
I was desperate and trying to look for all paths that any path that could lead me to keep my house. Trying to line up all my ducks in a row is what I called it. And a friend of mine had mentioned legal aid, that she used legal aid for her divorce.
What I would tell people about legal aid is how hard their advocates work in this community to help the people in this community. In 2011 alone, they helped over 12,000 people and families in the Miami Valley with difficult problems that they had. I believe that they have obtained over $6 million in verdicts for people in the Miami Valley in 2011. If we didn't have these people working so hard every day for the underprivileged, they would have no other voice.
VLP lawyers go one step beyond the safeguarding of rights. They become advocates for their clients in helping to navigate these very confusing levels of government and issues of law, which seem to particularly bedevil poorer people in our society.
It was just all hope gone. And so she jumped up in all her cheerleading gear. I could see it on the phone. This is when I need you the most. This is when I lose my clients. And got me right back on track. And next thing I know, she's giving me a call saying we got hardest hit funds. And it was great. It was a great feeling. All our prayers had been answered.
If there were no legal aid programs in the Miami Valley, I honestly don't want to think about that because there would be no voice for these people. The underprivileged people in the Miami Valley, which has dramatically increased recently because of the economy, have problems that are fundamental and affect their fundamental ability to survive. They are losing their homes. They aren't able to get the services that they need, whether through administrative agencies. If we had no legal aid, the underprivileged people would have no way to obtain the services that they need to stay in their homes, to stay healthy. It would dramatically negatively affect our community in the Miami Valley.
Well, I wish that the people in our community knew firsthand what legal aid lawyers do for their clients on a daily basis. So many people think that legal aid lawyers are involved in only the high-profile, money-making types of cases, and that's absolutely not the case. Legal aid attorneys labor in the vineyards every day in areas like domestic relations, abuse cases, criminal law expungements, landlord-tenant, bankruptcy cases, the types of cases that seem to involve people in poverty in a disproportionate amount. And literally, legal aid attorneys are often the only thing between a client and either financial or emotional collapse. So I could not be prouder of our legal aid attorneys in this community and could not be more supportive of legal aid and volunteer lawyers projects generally.
I felt like she really cared about our situation and us, and that she really put her heart into helping us.
Frankly, I think their success is phenomenal given the fact that the demand so far exceeds the supply of staff attorneys and money with which to continue the programs. It's nothing less than phenomenal. We need more funding. We need many, many more lawyers because the demand continues to far outstrip our ability to serve the people who need those services.
I have been a VLP lawyer in the past and still am a VLP lawyer, but I wanted to do more. And by being on the board of LAWO and ABLE, I'm able to give back to the community in that way. As that ethical obligation continues, if people can't be VLP lawyers, if they can't be on the board of one of these organizations, what they can do is they can provide financial support to these organizations. It's not just something that we do because it's the right thing to do, it's also because we're required to do it in our profession.
I am recommending legal aid to people going through the same thing that I went through. I'm telling everyone that legal aid is the answer to your prayers.